You guys ready?
Coach, how was the first day of practice on the island first day?
Well, we actually ran around a little bit yesterday and got loosened up too, but we just had normal practice, and we'll have a couple more, and hopefully we'll be ready to play in the game.
You've been through this drill before as far as playing in the bowl in Hawaii. What are the challenges of trying to balance fun and football?
Well, just as long as we stay focused during practice, that's the main thing. We're here to have a good time. We're here to see Pearl Harbor and a lot of other things too. But this is a business trip, and you got to stay focused on why you're here. And kids have done a good job of that every time we've played in this game. And we have meetings tonight, and they stay pretty plugged in.
What does this mean to you to be back, coaching on the island again?
Well, it's always good to come. This is what I consider my home, and I'm always good to see friends and see old faces. So that's always fun to see and fun to renew those friendships.
Coach, is it weird to see not having Pat Hill on the other sideline for the first time in this matchup?
Yeah, it is, and they look like a different football team on offense. They're really opening it up, and the Carr kid looks as good as his brother. He's very accurate with the ball, and they've got some good receivers along with a good running back. So it's going to be a challenge for us to beat them.
Is it a mirror of your team, though?
Well, we're find a way. We got to try to find a way to win. We try to play like them. The defensive schemes are very, very similar. Coach Mace and Tim DeRuiter are talk, and they've been friends for a while. So the concepts are the same, and now it's just going to be a matter of who executes the best.
Does that make things easier or more difficult, the fact that you're facing a defense that's pretty similar to
well,
what they face?
I think from a preparation standpoint, it's a little easier. They'll have some twists in there for just us that they haven't done, I'm sure, just like we will for them. But once you get through the one or two things that are a little bit different, you're back down to basically how they play during the year, and it's going to be down to how we played.
What's your memories, recollection of facing Fresno State all those years?
Well, Fresno was always a tough team to play. They're always very competitive. Didn't matter where we were. In fact, until Timmy beat them up there, I don't think Hawaii had beat them in Fresno. And we were down late in the game. I remember that, and we came back and beat them. And then we had a couple wins here that were big for us against them too. So it was always a real rivalry to play them, and that'll be the same in this bowl game. Everybody will be up for the game.
Coach, what about Marcus Riley? You obviously hired him as a grad assistant. How's he helped the defense, and what do you remember about that hit back in '07?
Well, I remember that Colt didn't walk very. He was a little wobbly walking off the field, and we've kidded Marcus about it. That game was a big game, for us, and that was a big hit. But I got Timmy and Marcus as GAs, both members of two competitive teams against each other in the conference. So it's good to have those guys around.
You think you'd see the home fans kind of rooting for SMU because of your ties to Hawaii?
Well, I mean, you never know. I have a lot of friends here, and I'm sure we'll have some fans, but there'll be a lot of Fresno supporters too, I'm sure.